New at 6, just 5 weeks after Amtrak's return, a deadly crash in Pass Christian involving a car has raised some concerns and questions. Do the added trains mean added risks for drivers? WXXV News 25's Jordan Lassiter reports.
Drivers in South Mississippi haven't had to regularly share crossings with passenger trains for quite a while. Now that trains are back, drivers may need to adapt to exercise caution around rail crossings. Just 5 weeks after Amtrak's return to the coast, a personal vehicle collided with an Amtrak train, killing 2 people in the car. So what do residents need to know about preventing another tragedy moving forward?
When you approach a railroad crossing, before you start crossing it, you should just expect that there's a train on the track, right? We should use extreme caution when moving forward. Don't ever try to beat a train across the tracks. You know, most people may not know it takes trains a really long time to brake when they pull their emergency brakes. It could take them, as far as a mile to stop once their emergency brakes are pulled. So they always have the right of way on a train track.
Some coast residents have taken to social media saying more crossing arms are needed at railroad crossings to help prevent another tragic accident. While this could reduce the risk, cross arms are not infallible.
These automatic arms and these lights are still technology, and sometimes technology fails. So I would definitely be using caution anytime I cross over any railroad crossing.
Another possible scenario is the risk of a vehicle getting stuck on the tracks. In that situation, safety officials say the driver and the passengers should exit the vehicle immediately.
Every railroad crossing should have a blue sign that has a direct line to the railroad company to let them know that you have a vehicle stuck on the tracks so that they can let their engineers know.
After the recent crash, I asked if emergency officials have noticed an increase in calls since Amtrak trains returned.
We really haven't seen anything outside of our normal. Of course, we're used to having train traffic through our city. The only difference now is some of these trains carry passengers instead of just cargo. So it's kind of par for the course. We're seeing pretty much business as usual. We haven't seen a huge uptick. Obviously, when you have train tracks that run through your city, occasionally you're going to come across some incidences. It's just some things that happen since the passenger rails have started running again. We haven't really seen much of a difference.
The return of Amtrak to the coast is a major milestone, but it may bring increased risk for drivers on the road if they're not careful. Law enforcement says it's more important than ever for drivers to take a second look before crossing the tracks. Reporting for WXXV News 25, Jordan Lassiter.